Welcome back, this is Cereal Snacks, and I just wanted to do a quick video about some of the major updates that have come to the experimental branch of Subnautica, and I'll give you the bad news first. The bad news is that these updates seem to have wiped out all of my base in my underwater cavern. The good news is the cavern is still there. The bad news is I'm going to have to collect a bunch more stuff so I can actually lay down the floor in that cavern like I had it before. But let's get on to the updates. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. I hope you enjoy this quick update. So you can already see one of the first things is that there's now doors in the submarine. Little buggy, if you open them and they hit you, they whack you back a little. Not a big deal. Still pretty cool. The other thing that it seems to happen is when you open the door, the whole sub kind of rocks. So that is a little bit crazy. Beyond that, there's not much added to the sub. There is, if you go down into the locker room area, you can actually open the lockers. Can't put anything in there yet, but whoa! And as you can see, it flips the entire sub when you do so. So yeah, little tweaks to be made. But this is the experimental branch. The one that you guys are probably all here to see is the Propulsion Cannon, and you have to find the fragment in the mushroom forest. But once you do, it will show up in your tools down here, Propulsion Cannon. So let us get, actually I don't even have a battery, I'm just going to spawn one in just to show you guys. And actually they have a new battery icon, looks pretty cool. Let's get some silicone. I think it wants an advanced wiring kit. So let's see. Yep. And we can make a propulsion cannon. Check that out. Pretty awesome. Now, before we go play around with this, I want to do something else, and that is this other new item, the Workbench. And once I craft one of the items off the Workbench, we will go play with the propulsion cannon. So, the Workbench was previously, you could spawn it in, but you couldn't do anything with it. Well, now you can actually use it. And what you can do with it is you can upgrade your items. So for the knife, you can actually make an ultra sharp knife, which is called the diamond blade, a heated blade, which is a burning hot blade. Not sure what these uses are for. Maybe we'll be able to cut things that we couldn't cut before, obviously. Or maybe these are a lot more deadly, so you can actually fight off reapers and that sort of thing with them. The tanks they've added, so they have a Plasteel Tank, which is extra light. It actually only takes one slot in your inventory. And the high capacity tank, which basically just gives you more O2. Now, one thing I will say is I crafted both of these already. Nothing really to see. And they didn't increase my oxygen at all, so they may not have implemented that yet. Like I said, experimental branch. The next one that I don't know if it actually works yet, but I want to try it, is the fins. There's the increased swim speed fins, which I'm not going to try, but I do want to try these because they're important for the propulsion cannon. They actually charge the tool that you're holding while you swim, and that's important because the propulsion cannon actually takes energy to use. So let me grab, what did it say I needed? It said I needed fins and a wiring kit. Do I have a wiring kit? Ah, yes I do. And I do have fins, I'm wearing them. So let us do that, and you can already see in my inventory what I had. Let's see if oh yeah, there we go. Swim charged fins. Now I'd like to see if these actually work, because one thing I found about the propulsion gun, as cool as it is, and I wonder. Let's try it with this guy. I still have a little peeper, and let me drop him out here. Oh, there we go. And let's get the propulsion cannon. And I think I can suck him up in the propulsion cannon. So, whoop! Oh, hello, peeper. And I can launch this sucker. So, blonk. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. Hold on, let's try it again. Put him out there. And now, yeah, whoop! There we go. And I think that didn't work. I think there's actually a way to launch them. Oh, maybe I have to right-click again. Where's he going? Come back here. Oh, and I need oxygen. Oh, he's too far away. We may lose him. Good thing I have two of them. Oh, there he is. He's just hanging out. He's like, where am I? Alright, there we go. Now if I right click, bam! Shoots him a huge distance. Kind of reminds me of the gravity gun in Half-Life 2. They've obviously taken some of the stuff from Half-Life 2, some of these ideas. I want my peeper back though. He's kind of stunned. Look at him. Oh! The nice part about this gun is that it really solves the problem that I always have, and that is collecting peepers for food. This makes it so incredibly easy. Now, it looks like my charging fins aren't working, because you can see the energy of my gun is still 93%. So it's not charging it up, unfortunately. So let us go back in here. I think that might be it for the updates, but that is pretty awesome. Love this propulsion cannon. I think you might actually be able to in the future, once we get specimen, you can look at specimens and all that sort of stuff, you might be able to actually inject specimens using this gun. So there is one more thing, and that is, let me get some silicone and I'll show you. You can actually craft a dive suit, which is really, it doesn't really help in and of itself. So basic dive suit, right? I think, let's take the radiation suit off. Of course, now I'm going to start dying because of the radiation. But this dive suit, allegedly, you can come in here and update the dive suit. However, I'm not seeing an option to do that at this point in time. So, not sure what they're planning for that. I think what you can actually do, and it would be really cool, is make a still suit. And I wonder, out of curiosity, still suit fragment. I'm just making it up. Item still suit. So if you remember, oh yeah, see, now I don't think it's craftable. I can wear it. So what a still suit I think does is will actually replenish your water and food. Maybe just your water. Kind of like in the movie Dune, they had still suits which basically recycled their water so they didn't have to drink as much water. Kind of like a camel, right? So, but that is, there's one more thing, and that is cooking. So they've made it easier to cook peepers. I love it. You don't have to collect salt. You can actually just cook a peeper or any other fish, right, without salt, which makes total sense. Why would you need salt to cook? And then the other thing is cured peepers or cured any type of fish. And I'm dying. Hold on. And what that will do is actually allow you to make food either by cooking it or by adding salt to it. I'm not quite sure why. Like if you make a cured peeper and then I make a cooked peeper and you look at the stats, you will see that a cured peeper actually takes your H2O down. Cooked peeper increases your H2O. I don't know why you would ever use salt. Maybe they'll adjust those settings later on. So that is it for today. I just wanted to give you guys a quick update to show you all this cool stuff. I will probably release another video pretty soon after this one, where I'm continuing my underwater Cyclops base build. Have a little bit of catching up to do because it deleted my base, but I'm looking forward to doing that, and I hope you guys watch. So if you like this episode, please click like and subscribe. It really helps me out, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for joining me.